I'm Joe Catalano with an AM Quincy news update for Friday, December 8th. A 69-year-old Quincy man was being treated for life-threatening injuries after being struck by a car while riding a motorized bicycle in the Montclair section of Quincy yesterday. Police say the man was struck at Hobart and Taylor Streets just after 3 p.m. The unidentified victim was taken by ambulance to Boston Medical Center. The driver of the 2019 Chevy Trax SUV, an 81-year-old Quincy woman, remained on the scene, and the incident remains under investigation. There were 2 bicyclist fatalities in Quincy in September. The MBTA board in January plans to start formally considering potential fare changes, including low-cost fares that could benefit tens of thousands of riders. Agency staffers are developing the details of a low-income fare program that would expand reduced fare options already available to certain groups, including students, young adults, seniors, and people with disabilities. The pending policy could reach between 50 and 60,000 riders over the first 5 years. MBTA staff are planning to present a fare change package to the subcommittee and the full board in January, or as soon as reasonable. The goal of the package is to improve affordability for low-income riders, increase economic mobility across the entire T service area and all modes, and encourage ridership recovery post-COVID with a targeted, financially sustainable, and proven approach. The package is not expected to contain any fare increases, and its cost remains under development. Amid heightened concern over anti-Jewish hate, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft is matching a $100 million donation to his foundation to combat anti-Semitism, an influx of funding that the nonprofit says will sustain its cause for years to come. The $200 million combined pledge from Kraft and the Norman and Ruth Rales Foundation will help the foundation to combat anti-Semitism expand its efforts. The organization says in a news release. Kraft said in a statement, the donation marks a commitment to turn the moment into a movement. The new funding comes during a reported rise in anti-Semitism since the outbreak of the Israel-Hamas war. Earlier this fall, FBI Director Christopher Wray warned that anti-Semitism in the U.S. is reaching historic levels. Kraft, who grew up in an observant Jewish home, established the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism in 2019 after winning Israel's Genesis Prize, also known as the Jewish Nobel Prize. The foundation works to build familiarity with and empathy toward Jews and to raise awareness of anti-Semitism. In March, the organization launched a $25 million Stand Up to Jewish Hate campaign that featured a series of ads intended to tug at the heartstrings. Quincy police officers Sean Fitzgerald and Michael Brokemeyer received commendations from Chief Mark Kennedy for rescuing a man from a burning home on Rodman Street in West Quincy on August 29th. The officers forced their way into the house and pulled a man to safety before firefighters arrived. There were no injuries in that blaze. The North Quincy High School Drama Club's production of the romantic comedy Almost Maine will premiere tonight. Performances are also scheduled for Saturday and Sunday. A Christmas bazaar will be held Saturday from 10 to 4 at O'Brien Towers on Bicknell Street in Germantown. The event will feature Christmas-crafted gifts, baked goods, decorations, jewelry, and raffles. The bazaar is open to the public. A Ward 4 holiday tree lighting will be held at Shea Park on Copeland Street in Quincy Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. Santa will arrive at 5 p.m. The event will feature treats and Quincy Fire Department's Engine 5. Participants are asked to bring a canned food item to donate to the QCAP Food Center. A Christmas gathering at the Creche will be held Sunday at 5 p.m. on the Hancock Adams Common in Quincy Center. There will be Christmas carols and prayers, and all are welcome to attend. Quincy Christmas Festival Committee reminds residents that the exclusive mailbox for letters to Santa is located near the main entrance to Quincy City Hall. Mailbox will be in place until December 21st at noon. Letters do not need postage. The mailbox should not be used for officially stamped regular mail. Check of business news. Stocks rebounded. The Dow shot up 62 points. The Nasdaq rose 193. The S&P is up 36. Asian stocks mostly higher. The euro is down. Oil at $69 a barrel. In sports, Patriots snapped their losing streak and beat Pittsburgh 21-18. The Bruins' winning streak comes to an end. The Sabres beat them 3-1, and the Bees will take on the Arizona Coyotes tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Garden. Tonight, Celtics are home against the Knicks at 7:30. Forecast from the National Weather Service. Today, partly cloudy, high of 43 degrees. Clear tonight, low 23. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high of 51. On Sunday, some afternoon showers and a high 60 degrees. Wind and rain overnight Sunday into Monday, possibly damaging winds Monday morning, and a high Monday 62. Temperatures will fall throughout the day. For the boater, waves about 2 feet. Northwest wind at 5 knots becomes southwest later today. High tide 7:28 a.m. Sunrise 6:59, sets at 4:11. I'm Joe Catalano with an AM Quincy news update for Friday, December 8th.